All right, we are back, and you guys are doing it to me. Y'all are doing it to me. I have a sentimental attachment problem with players. I think that's my problem here. You draft a guy, you get attached. But we brought it up in the last episode. If we talk about trading away a player, picking up either a sniper or B, getting somebody on defense. I think you guys brought up, somebody said something about Adam Fox plays really well with Lindgren. That could be an area to go with there. How's Lindgren looking from a chemistry standpoint? Decent. He plays well. Drysdale is still at that 78 overall. We'll see if he progresses at all this year. That could be an option because, we're not getting a +3s or the +5s right now. Playing these guys together, which, is usually textbook. You should usually easily get the +3, put an offensive, defensive, defenseman together, even with that scheme fit, or that scheme fit, with that being, medium-ish kind of right there. Not happening now. But more importantly, going back to the focus here is, you guys said Cole Perfetti. I seen Cole Perfetti all over the place. I don't know what you guys don't like about it. We'll take a look. So 90 defensive awareness, 93 pass. He's 21. My goodness, that 90 on the accuracy though, fellas. Why Perfetti of all players? Let's look at the chemistry. Let's take a look. Oh, man. Perfy. I can't believe the boys want to get rid of you. I don't know what to tell you, Perfy. You're not wanted here, apparently. You know why, guy? I get it. Because, we have Lafreniere on the wing. We have Byfield, who's got to stay because he is a power forward. That's huge to have on the team. And then we have, again, I get it, I guess, because you have Costas. Why the heck is Costas in playing center when it says he's a right wing? Is he not a center? Do we have him in the wrong? No, he's definitely a center. Why does it say he plays right wing when he's got an 80 on the draws? He's going to be a center for us. So that's the reason, right? He's going to be our first line, and we'll have Byfield as our other center. So I think that's the, the logic there, and I get that. Man, I'm surprised you guys didn't say get rid of Costasson, to be honest. When you consider the two-way forward, you know why? Because he's a franchise player. But he's going to kill us when it comes to finding, again, a scheme fit there, Pearson. So we're talking about, man, we're talking about it. I'm sorry to tell you, Perfetti, but you look to be the odd man out here. And take a look at Modine is a two-way defender with elite potential. Top 4 there. Well, yeah, I think we're gonna stick with the Lindgren, 25 years old. We might stick with the defense we have and try to swap out again, because we brought it up, but we have to make a move. We have playmaker. We have 3 playmakers all on one line. I really thought you guys wouldn't like Shing Time more, but hey, I trust you guys. You guys honestly probably know a lot more about the long game in franchise than I do, so I'll take your guys' word for it here. Perfetti. So let's take a look one last time here. We got the talk here of possibly changing coaches again. The problem is now the season started, there's probably no good ones out there. So I don't know if that'd be a good idea right now. But see, the thing is that could affect our decision making here. And I do think I just don't like what I see out of this defense. Everybody's even. I don't know why everybody's got the scheme fit where they fit the same on every single line. I don't know if that's just because they only fit so well with the coach or what that is there. But you guys are saying get the offensive coach, I believe, there. And we'll take a look at that real quick. We'll take a look at the coaches out there. I imagine since we waited until September 13th, or even in preseason, right before preseason, that may be a problem. But because we haven't started the season, we do have a chance to hire a coach if we want to. We're gonna hire some goalie coaches now that we're here. I forgot all about that as well. So let's see here. We'll look for a coach and see let's see what we have as our current coach. So our current coach, generalist, and literally generalist. Maybe that's why he's so balanced on every line on defense here. He is 176 and 121. Good for him. 64 on a balance, standard, aggressive, staggered, normal, whatever. We won't remember that if we look at it. Let's be completely honest with ourselves here. He's A on defense, A+ on offense. I don't know. Let's take a look here. We got a generalist. We do have a forwards coach out there. We have some of everything, and they're all B's. But I don't think it's completely necessary to have an A. Maybe it helps. That's a C unless already, which is the teaching, which was important, but we don't really. He's the forward one, ain't he? No, that's the second forward. Okay, there's 2 forward ones. Laserte, whatever you want to call him. He's going to see on the teaching. Don't like that, I don't think. We'll take a look at everything here. I have a hard time trusting the scheme fit thing now these days half the time. So he's a negative. Burnett's a defensive guy. We don't really want to go that route. Patrick Liney's like, yeah, please don't do that. Blackburn is an offensive line. Perfetti. Perfetti doesn't feel it, but Perfetti might get walked to the door, so I don't really care what you want, Perfetti. How you feel about that, pal? Just kidding, Perfetti. We love you. You're 89 overall, highest overall in a team. You deserve a little bit of respect. Savoie, same story. The defense is a little bit better, though. Montour's in there. Hagman's still young, medium. Man, that's going to be a tough one. Let's see here. So let's see. He's got, again, C on the teaching. I don't think we can afford that, right? I think that's the one problem. We definitely have to make sure with all these young players that our coach is still rocking an A, and we don't have that right now. So we might have to wait out one more year. Wait out one more year. Oh, man, there's some progress right there. There's a generalist that our team likes right there. It looks like Montour fits. Hornquist fits. Line A, Perfetti again. Lafreniere, same story. Savoie just wants to play with everybody. I love the Savoie guy. Bring him, sign him up. Let him stay forever. Koskinen says, give me wherever, or put me where you need me, coach. Same story there. Let's see. Oh, man, we have a 68%. I don't know if we've ever had a 60. I think 71 might be the highest. What's the highest you guys have seen that? The scheme fit. Line A, beautiful. Hagman, oh, man. Ooh. Hagman, beautiful. I like what I'm seeing here. Hornquist ain't there. Don't really care. Drysdale, you're going to get traded too, pal. Perfetti's meh. Lafreniere's meh. Byfield's meh. I got to be careful with that, too. Because we got Byfield in that first line. It's +3 in that first line. I don't know how Byfield fits with our current skill. Am I looking at the wrong guy? Yes. I don't know how he switched that. There's Perfetti. Now, Perfetti's making things tough. Thanks, Perfetti. You're still getting traded, pal. Boys say so. Fellas say you got to go. Oh, I like what I'm seeing here out of Perrot. These guys actually have some good scheme fit with this guy here. He might be the answer, but again, the C on the teaching. How much does the teaching affect these guys? That has to be a redonkulous question. I wonder, though, if we're starting to win. If winning's important right now, man, we want to win. That's our man right there, the B- generalist. But I don't think we necessarily have to win right now. I'd like to win right now. Yeah, I definitely don't think we can pass up on that teaching. It's going to affect the players. If I can move a guy's potential up and down, having a good teacher, that's going to help. We offered a couple goalie coaches in there real quick as well to get those out of the way. So again, looking at these lines real quickly, I'm sure if you guys are like, oh, I've seen these, I forgot though, I apologize. So Savoie's out there, Perfetti, Shington. You guys said keep Shingers over here. Second line, he's definitely going to be a winger. Even if we pick him at center, he can't win faceoff draw, so he's got to play wing there, which is, I think, will be fine because we have Cost that's going to go up to the second line anyway. And if Shing has to go to the third line, he can and play center. I mean, I imagine that goes up a little bit when he starts taking draws. I don't think he's really taking any draws for us since he's... Oh, no, he might have been playing fourth line there for a bit, now that I think about it. Let's see. Yeah, he played fourth line center there for... he played a lot of... Took a lot of draws. That one season, that wasn't with us, though, so he didn't really play with us. He had 200, and 700, and 600, so... Looks like potentially fourth line, more of a winger kind of face-off draws taken there. So we could definitely move him to a third line spot and get him some draws, or even second line and see how that affects him. Some guys don't even, it doesn't even matter. You get that face-off rating there and they still kill it. But we definitely need, I think, sniper. And we had what? How many power forwards do we have? Hornquist is one. And then the AHL, I don't know if we have one down here or not. I'm going to say we don't. Yeah, it does not look like. There's one right there. Power forward in. Kostelic, who's 24 now. I feel like we've had him for, just got him. He wants to go in that second line there. Levo, Laymaker. We'll take a look in his system real quickly here. And we'll see how that goes there. But I think that's our target there is the power forward sniper department. We need both of them. We need both of them. We have the assets to get both of them. It's just that in the system, I don't know how I'm going to be able to see this. Probably in the view contracts. Because if they're in the AHL, they're not going to show up. Or not the AHL. If they're in the minors, they're not going to show up. So we'll go here. We'll go here. We'll go, so top 10 defense. We didn't sign this guy. Why didn't we sign this guy? Because he's 54 overall. That'll do it. So we'll go you. How are you looking? You're a sniper. So Grebskov's got the potential, but he's a top 6 defenseman. How is he a sniper? Oh, he went down one. My bad. He's a top 6 forward with the potential. He can grow into that sniper role, which is important because we wouldn't have to force our hands into a sniper, but we want to win now. And this guy could potentially just be a guy that's a third liner. And again, by the time he's ready in probably 2 or 3 years, who knows what the team's going to look like. We're going to have to probably move guys. Levo, same story. We're looking at guys that are they're too young. They're not here yet. Let's go by overall. Let's see if there's anything in here from an overall standpoint that's closer. I'm not seeing much here. How are you looking over here, Cernovic, my bad. Not playmaker, no. Pear, you're also... Pear's a power forward, but he's also 24. So yeah, let's see what we can find. Let's see what we can find. You guys are saying let's get rid of Perfetti. We'll put up... We'll take a look real quick just at what Perfetti's trade value is. It is... Oh, baby, it is maxed out. We can find just about anything. Just about anything that we're looking for here. Let's see if a team's willing to wheel and deal for Perfetti. Are we going to go sniper or are we going to go... I think we got to go sniper, right? All right, so looking at the snipers here, it's a tough game. Maybe we go out and say, forget about it. Let's win now and say, you know, the teaching ain't important, but I can't get past how important I think teaching really is. We might have to suck it up for 1 year with these guys, but we want to get that because I feel like the chemistry's coming. So you got Pasternak, who does it on the first line. Draisaitl, who they're saying fits on the first line. I wouldn't mind a Draisaitl being that he's 27 now. That concerns me. I feel like if we're trading a younger guy, let's try to get a guy that we can potentially lock down for the long term. Draisaitl, we're talking 2 years left to be 29, and he's going to want lethal money when he's a 96 overall. There's no questions about it, even at 29. Brock Besser, RFA, ain't messing with that. Seshnikov's the one I really like here. This guy is under contract for 5 years. 8.435 million a year. It looks like you got somebody must have tried to RFA him, right? Ain't that the RFA minimum right there? That's what that looks like, right on the dot. The 8.435 is like right on the right before you get to the highest tier for RFA. Might have got a favor there if that's the case. He doesn't fit on any lines though, but the man is filthy. Filthy, and the answer we're looking for, 92 by 92. You look at the stats for these past couple seasons, 33, 30, 35, 34. So he's been a 30 goal scorer every single year. That's important. I'm thinking we might take the chance. I really do. I think if we have to, at the end of this year, we get a new coach, that's great. But we're trying to, you know, maximize our opportunities right now with the team that we do have. And if Svechnikov's got to go... Let's see. Let's take a look real quick. Oh, no, Sesnov's got to go. He's got to come. Let's take a look real quickly at the power forwards. I don't imagine there's anything out there. Really? There might be a couple. Here we go. Okay, so we have Jenkins. Pierre-Luc! Jenkins, wow, 1985 overall elite already. Holy smokes. He can play wing. How's he look on his shot? 95 by 95? Pardon me, who needs a sniper? Who? What are those? Holy smokes. 95 on his shot. This man is 19. And he's trying to be the next Ovechkin. 12 minutes a night. Okay, that's good. I was concerned about that 16 goals. Man's only playing half a shift. Or half the game compared to a first liner. A little over half, essentially. But still, the power play points, he wasn't really a power play guy either. So the goals and stuff, that's why it's low. I like this guy. Power forward. He's not a passer. He doesn't need to be. 85 overall. Now, let you know what the problem's going to be. Let's take a look at this. Watch this. This is going to be our problem. He ain't going to fit in here. All penalty killing units. What do you know? I knew it. I knew it. Pierre-Luc doesn't fit anywhere. That's our problem. We have all these guys that just, they don't fit anywhere. What about Kirby Doc? Dakykins, what are you thinking here, pal? All forward lines, maybe, they're saying. Potentially. That would be nice. But at 22, what's his contract? At 1 year, he signed a short one, a little bridge deal. You're killing us, Dak. You're killing us, and that shot's ugly. 78, I ain't falling for that one. Cousins is 88 by 88. That's not bad. Bottom 6, though. That is a problem. Bottom 6 for Costin. Why do I always think Costin is a defenseman? Kachuk is not scouted. He's got... What in the heck? That must be the wrong Kachuk. No. Brady? Kachuk, 53. Oh, duh. That's right. That's our player from back in the day. He's not his trade value. Can you believe that? You know why? Because his shot's terrible, but his passing, his puck control's up to 86. Let's see how he did last season. We got rid of Kachuk. Keep that in mind. He's still in the AHL killing it. Okay, that's all right. Then so we got rid of Kachuk because we didn't think he'd ever progress. Nolan, the real deal Patrick. 91 there. Forward line 4. No. Forward line 1 in Virtanen, but he's 27. And he's an 83. We can trade for him for literally nothing probably. What's his price tag? Yeah, not a lot. Virtanen's a guy we could look at as a power forward. We're going to go back to the sniper, though, and we're going to take that chance. We're going to take that chance. It's the beginning of the season. At the very least, if the coach doesn't like this guy, what was it, Svechnikov? Coach doesn't like him, we can always look for a different one. But I don't think he can beat that. 5 years. Oh, it wasn't even Svechnikov we wanted. Who the heck was that nasty power forward that we wanted, right? 92 by 92 there. That power forward, that shot, I don't think we can pass that up. I like the contract, though, of Svechnikov. That's nice. But the cool thing about that power forward is maybe, I mean, I'm hopeful that if we go power forward direction here, that he's nice, 85 overall. He's gonna be so expensive. We ain't gonna be able to afford him. That's the thing to consider there as well. He's got 2 years left on that deal, but at 19, but at that shot, good luck. Good luck. I think we're gonna try Jenkins. We'll go Jenkins first, Svechnikov second. Now here's the reasoning. Because first of all, the guy's shot's ridiculous. But he's a power forward. I think it's going to be harder to come across elite dominant power forwards. And I realize, you know, Svechnikov 8.5. I still think that's friendly. 5 years, 8.5. We might have to pay this guy, you know, 10 million a year. Who knows? We can lock him down 10 million a year for 8-9 years, another, you know, 1.5 mil. But again, it's a power forward. It's easier, at least, you know, just looking at the team, right? It's easier to find the playmaker snipers to put around the power forward than it is to get the power forward. So I think if we're going to lock a guy down, I think the power forward's the one to look at here. And we try to put pieces around him, especially with that shot. He shoots like a sniper anyway, right? He can play defense. We'll see. Minnesota may not even be willing to wheel and deal with this, to be honest, because that is a big piece to give up. But we're returning the favor. We're essentially getting to a left wing, and we're giving up a center in Byfield or Perfetti here. Perfetti, we're going to miss you, pal. We're going to miss you, but he's a solid player. He's got good shooting stats himself. Very good shooting stats. Man, that's tough to get rid of. That's our best player, fellas. I can't believe you guys are making us scared of Perfetti. What is going on here? Giving into the pressure. I'm again, trusting you guys here. Trust in the process. How did Perfetti even look last season from a stat perspective? Oh, he had 81 points. Woo, baby. Hello, Perfetti. 81 of them. This man's going to turn into a franchise guy. It's fine. It's fine. We have the future still. Man, that's the thing, though. We get rid of Perfetti. And it doesn't really change. He's gone. All right, quit trying to talk us out of it. Here we go, Perfetti. Minnesota will be over the league. Okay, Minnesota. Only a little bit. Only by like 6 mil. That ain't bad, right? No? That's going to be the problem with Perfetti is that salary cap. We ain't retaining that. You're right. That ain't happening. Who was the other team? Was it Smashville? No, it was Carolina. Carolina and Svechnikov here. I can't believe that's going to be the next problem. Svechnikov's getting $8 million a year, so they should be good at the cap, right? Yeah, they are. That's an even trade once again. I really did want to go the Perfetti route if we could. Or not the Perfetti route, but the... And maybe we can down the road still. You know, at the end of the day, I don't think Svechnikov's value is going to change any. We just desperately need a sniper. If we can swap out one for the other right now, I think that's important. And that's it. I don't really want to give up more than that. We're overpaying as is. We might actually see if they'll give up, you know... See if they give up a little bit here. We'll still on a second and a third. I don't imagine it, but we'll try it. It never hurts to pick up a little. So here we go. Big trade. Svechnikov, Perfetti, sniper for playmaker. That's the game here. Trade rejected. Carolina Hurricanes are totally what pros they're asking from us. Unless you're willing to give us something spectacular, don't waste our time. Please consult our trade block in the future. Okay, so we'll try a second. Trade rejected. Still says no. I don't know what to tell you, Carolina. We are giving you a first-line stud in Cole Perfetti, and you're just not having any. I hate dealing trades. I do. We're even offering him more. We're offering him the younger player. We're offering him literally 1 overall point lower. Again, the younger player. He's under contract longer. You could argue that that's a much friendlier deal because he's going to be under contract for 8 years. And they just don't want to do it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it's going to be this difficult where we have to give up a pick to get him. But we'll try. Let's try Rangers 4th. Try Rangers 4th for Svechnikov. They're going to say totally want to part ways. I feel like that you've met our trade block needs quite but the value is just a bit low. A bit low. A bit low. Does that mean 7th round pick a bit low? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, no. They didn't mean that. Sweeten the value. But you need to sweeten the value just a touch. You just said that. You just said that. You said a bit, now you said a touch. You want some iced tea with the ice too. I get it, you know, like you don't need the ice though with the iced tea. That's why it's called iced tea. You can't have your iced tea with your ice, Carolina. That's like having your cake and eating it too. Okay, now what? I feel like that you better trade block needs. You just said that. All right, we'll try a 6th. We'll try a 6th. You're killing us. Not that we ever get anything this late in the draft that's any good, but you're killing us. Try 5th. I didn't read that, and I probably should have. I think it changed the message. Here we go. 5th round pick versus Svechnikov, baby. Trade rejected. A question whether you look at a trade block news if I can amend the trade block, but it's a bit low for us. Quit saying it's a bit low if we need to really make it worth it for you. Man, why is this difficult? I just wish you could do fair trades. Like, you know, if I turn on MLB The Show and play franchise mode and I want to trade my best player, they'll bring up a list of players who are featured, other teams' best players, be like, hey, you want to give us Mike Trout? We'll give you Mookie Betts. EA's like, hey, you want to give us Connor McDavid? We'll give you Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Oh, and you're going to give us a 1st round pick. All right, here we go. A 3rd. Still a bit low. Okay. All right. Here, take both Rangers picks. We didn't want them anyway. What are you freaking kidding me? You stop it. You're saving salary. We're taking $8 million off the books. These guys just don't want it. Here, take a 7th. We're close though. We're close. When we're this close, you got to make it happen. They're just worried about a little sweetener to, you know, cover the salary expenses here. How about a 6th? No, we're not there. I can smell it though. I can smell it. We're losing the future for this guy. How about a 5th? Stop it, Carolina. Now you're just being greedy. You're just being a little bit greedy. Here's a 4th. Yeah? Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? A 5th. A 5th. They ain't having any of it. Do we have anything on this team with trade value that we can send your way to help you out just a little bit? Let's see. Lafreniere, no. Good joke. Savard, no. Byfield, no. Modine, no. Clark, no. Shingtime, no. Furland is, you know, so Furland's got some nice trade value. That might be a guy we walk out the door down the road here. What's his contract? 1 year left? Yeah, these guys with 1 year have some trade value. Wow, we'll see how that is at the trade deadline. We can try to get some of these picks back. See, now, as long as it doesn't drop a lot, we can get some of these draft picks we're losing back, I think, there. That's tough, though, because we're trying to win a playoff, or, win in the playoffs here, though, so we might not be able to do that. Gostopoulos is 1978. What's the potential? Top 4 medium. Nope, can't get rid of him. Levo, top 6 forward. That's an option. Serby is 75. And right now he's a 2 ways, 3 years remaining. He isn't doing much. How do you look? 85, but he's good passing stats, though, for whatever that's worth. But at 75 at 20 years old, how much better is he going to get? Yeah, 139 points. You want to take it easy, pal? You're 20 years old, just beating up on all the 15-year-old kids in the WHL. Oh, it's awesome. I love it. Lindgren can't go. Simpson's got some trade value, and we wasn't going to sign him anyway. So that might be a guy we could say, here you go, take if you want. Other defensive defensemen. Defensive defensemen don't grow that well either. You guys was talking to me about that. So we'll go here. We'll throw in that. We'll drop the 4th and a 3rd and Simpson. What are you talking about? We're not retaining his salary. I know if we add enough to the deal, you're willing to eat that cap hit. I know it, Carolina. I know it. Don't do us like this. We did not do all this negotiating to edit this out of the video, and we did not do all this negotiating to not come home with an Andrei Svechnikov, and unreal. All right, we're caving. Last try. We're gonna add on, because we just spent a good freaking 20 minutes trying to find something. There's just nothing out there. The snipers don't fit well. I think we need a sniper. I think we can move Hornquist up to the 2nd line, and we need a sniper. And it goes from a lot of good players to down quickly. I just can't contemplate or justify giving up Perfetti for a sniper that is, you know, like a Garyanov, who's a top 6 potential, 86. He's got good stats, but it's just not there. So we're going to try 250. They're going to say no. We're going to try 500. I don't think we can go much higher than 500. Let's see if they take that. They say no. I said I don't think so, but we're going to, because I really want Perfetti, or I really want Svechnikov. We're going 750. Okay, 750 got it done. 750. That was a lot. That cost some dough. That's going to cost some finagling, but we're looking at the future here, I hope. I hope. Perfetti is out the door. Svechnikov's now here. You guys are gonna grill me or love me. I feel like a grilling's coming. But hear me out. Let's see how this turns out. Let's see how Svechy looks here. No chemistry. You get the grilling out. Get the grill out, baby. Get the grill out. Because, see, here's what I like. Shingtime, Kostin, Hornquist, they played well together. But I think if we want to win right now, the defense ain't there. We need to score goals. At the end of the day, if we need to move Svechnikov, we can. But we're going to put him right there. Okay, that's still going to +3 the line. That's good. That's what I was worried about. It's not +3, not line. That's where I want him. And again, if he's locked down for a while, I know it's going to be tough for this year. But the story of the under the story is going to be the fact that we might change coaches at the end of the year anyway, and these guys will fit better. But now we're talking Hornquist, Shingtime, and especially on that second line. We got Kostusin. We have Savoie on the third line. They're going to be sick. I think we're good here on offense. We're great on offense. We'll make sure all the special teams is all set up here real quickly. All right, we're good to go. And I think, I don't want to do it, but we're going to do it. We're going to lead the defense as is, and we're going to see how this team does. I think this offense is dominant. These forwards might help these guys out a little bit. We can get some good goaltending out of Tynan. We'll keep it short. We'll keep it short. The game's played here early and see how things go. Again, it'd be nice to get a defenseman, but you got to remember, we got 2 or 3 of these guys in the system ready to go. If Drysdale can start progressing, he's going to help this team out a lot as well. And hey, maybe we jump into, we're at spring training. Baseball season, fellas. I was going to say, maybe once we hit the, okay, we have trades. We have Bowie for a second. No, we already gave up enough picks already for the freaking month and a half. All right, Grice, happy to join the team. Welcome, goalie coach. And you don't want to be here. I don't feel like the size of your team's market is what I'm looking for. You're a goalie coach. Shingtime decided to reject their offer. We tried to extend Shingtime as well. He's got a cheap contract out there. Stetcher, 2 years left for a third. No, we can't give up again. We can't give up any more picks. We've done enough already. So we threw a little extra on here for Shingtime. He wanted 3.7 or 4 million. That's the reason we offered the extension. And he rejected it and went 7 for like 4.5, and now he wants 5 million. You gotta love it. I guess that's the way of saying he doesn't want to play for us, or rejected our offer. I don't know, but I was like, we gotta cash in. It was a steal. Hillen, welcome. Okay, we got our goalie coach. Perfect. We're gonna turn off trades if we keep getting these. A second rounder you're willing to give up for. Oh, hang on a second here. Let's take a look at this because we do need draft picks. Who are you trying to get in return? You're a top 4 defenseman. And he's 54 overall. He's one of our younger guys that I don't know if he ever gets there. Top 4 defensive low. Yeah, actually, you know what? For a 4th and a 6th, for a guy who has a low top 4 potential at 18, drafted in the 6th round, you're going to give us a 2nd round pick for him? Take it. He's doing business with you, Florida. That helps. We needed to pick up some draft capital after that move. Shingtime decided to reject your offer. I'm not interested in extending my contract with the team at the moment, though. If you offer me money, I might change my mind. Okay, just not interested right now. We'll wait till the end of the year. What scares me with Shingtime, especially with the guys he's playing with this season, he's going to go from that 5 million a year, that's what we're trying to capitalize on it right now, to wanting like 7 or 8, because he's going to progress throughout the season, playing with, Svechnikov and Hornquist over there. We'll see. W to start the season. Nah, that was a preseason game. Montreal to start the season. It's going to be a 6-5-2 W. I like it. Losing 4-3 to Carolina. Beating Anaheim 4-3. W against those Blues. W against those Kings. Teams 4-1 to start the season. Even with the weak defense. 2-2. No, we're not giving up seconds, period. All right? No, you're not having them. We need the future. 3-2. All right. Team is playing well, even with the low overall defense. Maybe the better defensive forwards helps. Maybe it's just a hot start. Maybe it's all these trade offers. Could be. We ain't giving up the second. Did somebody put that on a trade block without telling us or something? 4-3 big dub against those Bruins. Actually, the Bruins lost Pasternak, I think. I believe he's a San Jose Shark now, and we was looking through those guys, right? 3-1 dub there. Bowie. You just offered us, but we don't want that ridiculous contract. We didn't want it then. We don't want it now. Not for a second. We want to take it for, you gave us a second. A 1-0 shutout loss there, but 10-5, top of the division. Let's see how these Ottawa Senators are doing so far. Patrick Laine is killing it. 19 points. 10 Genos so far. Love to see it there. Again, I could have just went through. We'll just go to the edit line screen. I prefer the edit line screen just to see how guys are performing on their line together there than looking at the stats and that. So here we go. We'll go to the edit lines. And again, Shingtime concerns me, buddy. I want to see him. He's got 9 points. Okay, 9 points. That ain't raising your overall, pal. Yeah, you stay right there. 7 points out of Hornquist and 13 out of Svechnikov. Svechnikov's been a good ad so far. They're all plus players importantly there. Laine, 10 goals, 9 assists, plus 7. 9 points out of Byfield, 16 out of Lafreniere. He's just speeding Svechnikov right now, as you can expect, right? Not a big surprise there. The third line, Pearson, 7 points, decent. 6 points out of Kostusin. He's a +2. Love to see that there out of the young man. 6 points early. He's getting them power play minutes as well. Savoie, same story, 9 points there. No progress yet. I mean, we're 15 games in. What do you expect? Hannakainen, don't care. I kind of do care, actually. -1, that's all right, though. Rossi, come on, Rossi. Let's go, baby. Gotta get that overall up a little bit, pal. 79. Furlan in there as well. The defense is the concern of this team. -2 out of Montour. That's it, though. Playing 24 minutes a night. 26 is a 0 for Hagman, so that's nice there. Plus 12 out of Drysdale. Plus 10 out of Lindgren. Somebody upgrade Drysdale. The boys are completely buzzing together. Him and Lindgren want to be 85 overalls. Dumoulin, not so much. Modine, not so much. Modine's younger. It's gonna take him some time, I expect. So the -4 is gonna happen. Dumoulin, on the other hand, I expect him to help this guy out. And I believe we signed or we trade for Dumoulin. I think he was a free agent we went after, right? I want to say he was. I forget now. I'm not sure. So we'll see. But he's a guy, I mean, if it doesn't work out, he's on the third line, and he keeps struggling, we'll trade him. I think he held some trade value. I believe he had a little bit. He fits everywhere, though. So it's just, I don't know. It's Modine that probably doesn't fit. Yeah, it is. But he's got to play. He's got to progress. The goaltending, Ranta. Why is he starting? They're auto-rotating. 925. Decent. That's why he's starting. That's a nice-looking record right there for your Ranties. But he's only 3 games in. What do you expect? What do you expect? I don't know. But the team's 10-5. Team's looking good. Just going to keep on trucking through this season and hope for the best. Man, I love this division. You get to look how many times you get to play Detroit. How nice. That's what everybody probably thinks about the Maple Leafs are thinking about Ottawa. Look how many times we get to play the Senators. Let's go. Team's turning it around now. 5-3 there against the Bruins. Big dub against those Oilers. Man, is that team dirty. Really would have liked Draisaitl, but there was just no way. There's just no way that was going to work. 4-2 dub there. 4-1 loss to the Capitals. 6-2 W against those New Jersey Devils. Back-to-back losses. Let's end that losing streak. Just did it. Tampa's a team that I think they started to dismantle a little bit, right? A little bit. We might try one more time on sending, because think about it. If Shingers can be, the thing is, if Shingers is going to be our third line center, it's pricey, but I'm trying to just, at this time, he's going to upgrade. We can get a guy right now. You lock him down. Yeah, he's up to an 86 now. Oh, no, he's still an 85. You lock him down now, though. I want to see what he wants now. Offer contract extension. He still wants 5.4. You lock him down now, though, and keep a guy like that can be an 87, 88. For that price, you can't beat it. We're going to try 6 years. We're going to lower the deal a little bit on the years. 5.65. That ain't bad. The Blue Jackets pay guys 5.65 to be third liners all the time. I think we'll take that. Worry about it down the road. I don't mind the mid-range, and the cap's going up a little bit, so it ain't too bad. We'll see what he thinks. We'll see what he thinks. If he says no, we might just give him the 4-year deal. He wants 4 years. That might be what we give him. I think he's gambling on himself, and I don't blame him there, right? Decided to reject the offer as expected. When you gamble on yourself, maybe it doesn't change throughout the year. That's something I am not aware of. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. We'll play the games and see if he wants to change what he's worth at the end of the season or not. Well, learn on the fly here. Big dub against the Blue Jackets, to say the least. 4-2 W against those Arizona Coyotes. LA, sit down. Ottawa, playing some good ball right now. Sit down again. Montreal lost to the Toronto Maple Leafs. It's all right. It's all right. 23-10. Got a pretty firm lead here. What about 7 points? 7-point lead here in the division right now. Dallas, take a seat. Montreal, take a seat. Oh, Bowie! You still want to give us Bowie, don't you, Philly? I would have never guessed you wanted one of our side. Did you ask for more? Don't get me wrong, they just asked for more. They went from a 2nd and a 7th to saying, hey, how about, you know what, you didn't want Bowie with a 2nd and a 7th. Well, what if you give us another 2nd? What if you throw on, I don't know, Lafreniere? What if we give you, how about your entire first line for Bowen, or Bowie, or whatever his name is? 27-13, team's rocking it. Team's played some good hockey. New York Rangers, you're going to have to sit on down. They said, okay, Detroit, that's a dub. Love it. That's a nice thing to see there. San Jose, going to have to take an L. That's okay, San Jose. Maybe next time. Edmonton, oh, it's Toronto playing some good puck as well. Team's been playing well, and Toronto just took over for a second there. Oh, wow, Arvidsson. Now, that's an interesting trade. Let's take a look here. I like Arvidsson. I do. But I think he's not progressing too well in this game. They're just trying to shed some cap. But still, right away, yeah, he's got 1 year left. They're just trying to shed some cap. We ain't trying to sign him after that, even though he is a sniper, something we could look into. And Santini, same story there. Both 1 year guys. Nah, it's not going to happen. I thought maybe for a second we could, but we can't do it. Now with the 1 year left on those guys, not when you're trying to just fire sale and hope it sticks at that point. We'll get to the trade deadline. We'll see how the team's doing. We should be all right. Winning games. Oh, Bowie for 2 seconds. I haven't seen this trade offer in 2 weeks. Get a hint, Philly. I love it. I love the trade. I love the persistence. Matheson, hello. How are you? Not good for that contract in 2 trade offers. Man, they just throw it in. Throw it in. Maybe we gotta, I was gonna say we gotta edit our trade block, but one thing I've noticed, maybe you guys can tell me differently, but one thing I've noticed is it doesn't matter. If I put guys on a trade block, teams never even trade for it half the time. So even if that second round pick's there, do they even care? They just really want it that badly. Heading into the trade deadline, just in case, Philadelphia coming in saying, hey, we got this Bowie guy. Is it Roney? I don't even know what his name is. I just keep calling him Bowie. Lazarov, not happening. I don't know why you want him. Not for those picks. It is Bowie. Okay, just in case we didn't see the pick the last 7 times. There's got to be something, EA. There's got to be a bug, right? That is literally the 5th time we've gotten that trade offer. Hut, not happening. We're just going to decline everything. Decline an edit trade block. No, we're just going to decline that. Okay, perfect. It's definitely got to be a second we're trying to give up here. No, not happening. Hallelujah. We made it, fellas. We got to the trade deadline. We had to sift through 50 trades. 47 of them, all the same one. But we got there. Team is killing it. 41-18. Patrick Laine having himself a season. 34 Genos. 45 assists. Love to see it right there. How's the rest of the team looking? Shing time still at 85. Good. Good for you, Shingers. You stay at that 85. Byfield 86. Laine still at the 90. Look at those points. Look at those points. Byfield starting to turn it up a little bit there. That's 70 points for Byfield. Very nice. Hit that man with the upgrade. We got him under contract for 7 years at 6.6. Beat him. 19 for 51 for Lafreniere. Lafreniere continues to be a passing machine over there at 69 points. Zeshi's 24 goals, good enough for the second line. Well over, or right at a point per game, right under it. 9 for 36. Shingers, again, he's not producing. Even as a playmaker, he's putting up assists, I guess. I don't know if he's playing on the power. Yeah, he's definitely playing on a power play, right? Yeah, 10 power play points. He's just not producing. It is what it is. He's a positive player. What more can you ask for out of the guy? Seshnikov, Shing time. Hornquist again, 22 goals, 14 assists. Doing good things over there. The third line, Pearson, Costasing is again 30 points. That's nice. Up to the, oh, excuse me. Hello. Talk to me later. 87. Who else wants to leave? We walking the whole team out the door. Costa's gonna carry. 87. Oh, that's ridiculous. This man's went up 7 overall points by the trade deadline. I love it. I love franchise players. Welcome to the team, Costi. Welcome to the team. Man, we don't have anywhere for you on these lines right now. Oh, you can play for Seshnikov. Of course you can. Sorry, Seshnikov. You got to play, though. I don't think we can swap him anywhere right now. He's got to stay there. We'll figure it out at the end of the season. How's he looking from a chemie standpoint? Oh, he plays everywhere, though, so that's nice. I don't know what to do with him. We have a problem, fellas. We have a big problem. Again, Shingers can be the third-line center, I guess, or maybe we trade him. We'll pay him the money and trade him and send him out the door. Because do we need a third line like that? I mean, it'd be nice. But do we need it? That's the question there. Again, thoughts, prayers, suggestions. Always open to them. Help me out here, fellas. The defense, Hagman, plus 21. Turning it around this season. Good. That is nice. Hagman's 84. They haven't progressed. And Drysdale hasn't either. Drysdale's been killing it. I don't know what to say. He's been playing great ball. And he's a 78 overall still. EA, hit the man up. Hook up my Fandrysykins. Modine as well. Do forwards or defensemen just not progress very well? They just don't progress like defensemen or something, I guess, right? I don't know. Educate me on the defense, please, fellas. Because for whatever reason, you can't put them in the AHL, they don't progress. Yeah, put them in the NHL, they don't progress. Nonetheless, we're going to sim up the rest of this season. Playoff hopes expected here. President's Trophy possibly here for these Ottawa Senators. Even with the defense we have, I guess. Put a complete offense around and the defense just doesn't matter, apparently. We'll see how we look in the standings at the end of the season as well. I would assume I was going to say assume the goals per game is pretty high, but we really haven't played that. This is what happened last year, though. This is the exact same thing that happened. We got into March and the wheels fell off right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses, 6 losses in a row. 7 out of, what, 10? Hopefully that's not the case here. Hopefully they turn it around, and that's what's happening here. Nice little mini win streak here by these Ottawa Senators. Can we get to 50? Can we head into playoffs hot? That is what's important. There's 50. That's a 50 burger for the Ottawa Senators. They're going to end on a W, and they're going to start the postseason against these Washington Capitals. It's going to be a beauty of a series there. 52, 25, and 6 on the season. What a season. Patrick Laine didn't even upgrade. Man drops at 46 goal burger, 97 points, and he didn't go any higher. I guess you get it, though, with Laine here, right? He can only, his shot is only going to go so high. Starting at 95 by 99, which is nice. Byfield, 87 points, 87 out of Lafreniere. Seshnikov, 27 Genos. I was worried about Geno's on that second line, but it's all right. It's all right. It is what it is. He put up 77 points for that line. That's all that matters. Plus 13 positive play. That helps too. Shingtime did end up with 56. Hornquist at the 44. Costes at the 40. 20 by 20. He's even putting up goals. And scoring goals as a two-way forward. We would have never thought you'd see that one coming. That's probably why his overall went up so quick, eh? Because he's a two-way forward and his defensive stats probably helped. Maybe. Not really sure. There's some minus on this season. What are you doing there, Savvy? Look at Lindgren. Look at Lindgren with the plus 35. Somebody hook Drysdale up with the upgrade, please. The man's begging. Man's on his knee. He isn't even on his knees, actually. He's about to be hoisted up a Stanley Cup. He's going to be less than on his knees. That's going to be a steal. That's why we want him up so badly. He's still a 78. He still has that minor top 2 defensive role. Maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't understand the logic there. A plus 32. That was the best deep pair on the team this season. And the man didn't get a single upgrade. Tynan looking great. 910. 908 out of Ranta. That is it though. That's going to wrap this one up. We're going to head into playoffs next episode. And these guys are playing some good ball right now. We'll see how she goes. As for this video though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. And we will see you next time.